global warming somehow it is connected with pumping out oil?
No.
As to you the world in which is not present borders and rules.
This world can be good if rules are. Otherwise people will quarrel, and they are reconciled are able badly. Those who will explain how it is necessary to do, and to that of the rights will be necessary to them.
As to you the People's Republic of China the slogan for 2008. One Earth, one house, one people.
You cannot such become, because are afraid each other. They are afraid to and do it on compulsion. Their people are not happy, it is felt. But it can be really, if people understand what to harm each other, it to harm itself. Among people cannot be such who lives well and who is bad. All can live both so and so, but nobody should live only so.
How many the difficult period of changes approximately will last? Whether there is a chance that whom now 30-40-50-60 years to see its end in the life.
Difficult periods for the earth will very soon. You will see them. Time cannot be named.
If plants, water, animals will be polluted, poisonous, then it will be possible to eat and satisfy thirst during change, except plants, grown up under a cap.
People will make tablets which will eat. It will be simple, but people will be ill, as it to them becomes a little. Water will learn to clear and create. It will not be a problem. Then you learn to clear the rivers and lakes and will make it on all earth. It will be pleasant to all and will be always. People will make tablets which will eat. It will be simple, but people will be ill, as it to them becomes a little. Water will learn to clear and create. It will not be a problem. Then you learn to clear the rivers and lakes and will make it on all earth. It will be pleasant to all and will be always. People begin to accept is better light from the sun, begin to remember is better. But before it they will be as though very strongly by a head. People begin to live till 130 to 150 years, but thus they begin to grow more slowly. It means that children becomes more. You will cease to be afraid that too many people will die.
After change people will cease to be malicious. How their mind will change.
After change people to be malicious will not cease. They become lost. Because of it they begin to quarrel even more. Because of it they will often forget everything, and it will help them to reconcile. Then they will want to study, but it will be not only at school.
As it seems to you, we ask you actually the important questions, or the most important is something another about what we yet did not ask? We should set what present questions to you.
Important the question was a question, that such love, you and have not set many questions. Why you do not ask about planets of solar system, about the sun as to a star? I wish to ask you too, what means to live? Who such person? Why you need beginning and end? What means at once? What is hatred? What means?
The indigo name is usual color. Indigo are people with color of indigo aura. At our sashi color not indigo. Comment on Elhfi. How such can be? I already said that the indigo word has been thought simply up, and that in their other place should name on another.
The indigo have not only one color. About it do not aspire to speak, because there is no sense. Nobody is going to distinguish them. Color at all is not a difference major factor. Known color is translation, transformation color. It bears clear knowledge about indigo. That is, in this color there is other color, so it is possible to be expressed. Therefore indigo also name those not absolutely correctly. In the essence they are not that. But that is more spiritual of essence, undoubtable. It cannot be somehow in a special way aspect and is commented. Such problem before itself indigo do not put.
Why now it is a lot of information on the forthcoming and going space and terrestrial goes from other countries. Why in Russia it occurs in small scale.
In other countries people I am able to work better with the information. Their people understand that speak to them is better, but badly it feel. In our country on the contrary. In other countries there are those who will participate in events more than people of our country. There is one more reason, change will mention these countries most of all.
As you think as Russian will pass these changes?
To people it will be bad, because will appear a lot of poor and unhealthy. To them will pay not enough attention as will be. But so it will be wrong. The main thing in they be not to escape from others, because in change will participate all. When it will understand, people will connect reasons, and the country because all world becomes accessible is not becomes necessary to them. The same will occur to people from other countries. For it already prepare, because know about it.
Why when you speak about forthcoming cataclysm do not wish to tell us better it to worry? Or people are doomed?
No, people are not doomed. But they should pass change as all. Nobody knows that will be. This rule.
There will be a transition the next 6 years in incorporeal existence. Also what such transition in the fourth measurement?
It do, when die and when sleep. For world is the world of dreams. You there to live, but do not understand it. Completely to live to you there it is impossible.
There is an opinion that before 2012 we will pass through such event as a meeting with other civilizations, Lemuria, Atlantis, Sirius Ajane and other. What think it will be?
Till this time with all contact will not be. But many of those who correct the countries, know about them and speak with them. It will continue to hide, as on the earth it is a lot of bad. It is more than half of people are afraid of those who lives in other worlds. Because of it other inhabitants can kill. They do not wish to harm the first, to force people to feel fear. People should cease to be afraid.
That means to make all in a life.
It means, to make itself. The person in a life does itself. Everyone comes to the earth only behind it. All, does not mean at once.
There is naturalist Selenija Rejki Duhovnogo, system of the spiritual growth Dr. Mikhail Yuzhui in the end of 19th centuries was which founder. What you think concerning this system of healing, spiritual growth?
Rejki is means to breathe as the world. To breathe as the world, it is necessary to feel its movement and to pass it in itself. If you are ill, means that you incorrectly bodies move. The world can adjust you. Then tablets do not become necessary. Medicines were never necessary to the person. He has thought up them because it does not wish to be adjusted. The movement is stronger, then there will be an adjustment faster. But it does not get into the person violently. Only, if the person agrees with it. As Jesus did. Its touch bore world movement, and the word was even stronger. Is better people are treated by words.
That's such and do not find love, why people search for it.
The love is when all think of other, and he feels it and does that should do. The love is a force, light which give to you simply so. It is gift which you should learn to give.
Why people became malicious.
Because it is bad that they have forgot to give and very much want, that to them continued to give others. Then they sell it or do not give to another simply so. Because of it there are unfortunate people because they have nobody to address. It should present, but do not give, and want, that they have bought. And those who has addressed, do not have money. Then to them say that it not for them, and it is wrong, because it for them. People cease to trust each other and start to be afraid of those who so arrives. Do not do so.
As you think internal irritation depends on the person or from external factors.
When the person to be angry, anybody in it is not guilty. The person is angry itself, instead of someone another. If you do it you have agreed with it. You cannot do it. It is more difficult, it has already started to be angry. If I am angry, Mom irons me on a hand or on a head, and I quickly calm down. It seems to me that so it is necessary to do and another.
You say that people will want to study, but it will be not only at school. Where they will study.
They will study at the earth. There are more than knowledge, than give at school. It is possible to study not only on the earth. It occurs when people understand necessity of it. If they do not want, them do not force.
You say that people will prepare for flights on planets of solar system. It will be popular, as for example cars are at many, or it will be the privilege not many.
You will fly seldom because it will not be necessary to do it often. If people depart, remain there where have departed. The person can have only one house.
How many, in percentage terms, for example, people will be lost from these changes?
91,768,435,614444444.
All the same, Sasha, give though any recommendations as it is necessary to be prepared what to prepare, for example, the same canned food.
They will not rescue you. It will long last. Canned food will deteriorate. You should live as usually and to wait for nothing, and simply the nobility about it. It is one of parts of your life to which you will be ready. If you die, it will not be terrible for you. Be not afraid.
There is a life on other planets of solar system, on what, and whether we will adjoin to it.
You know for a long time already about those who lives in solar system. They more developed than people. The cleverest live on Venus. They help people more often. At first Venus was not. Still there are those who lives on Saturn, but they already lose a life, to them remains very little. They would like to live further, but it is impossible to them. It know all in solar system. It is impossible to fly to Mars. There live the most malicious inhabitants. They do not love people. Also, you treat badly on Jupiter and Uranium. These are dangerous planets. There it is impossible to send the ships with people. It will make harm. But if the ship is automatic, too, it will make nothing. Now watch the ships of people about Saturn. That the ship's transfer has the truth of no more than 30%.
There are on the Earth national governments committee 300 or something like that. Whether they possess the real power.
On the Earth there are those who is first of all governors of the countries. Them 11, but was 12. Other governors submit to them.
Who these 11? They not people. And where 12 has got to? Why these supreme governors suppose wars? A question very important.
Source, on Saturn. War is an inability to use those qualities which are given you. They should help to you to develop so that you varied gradually, but people wish to do it quickly and are at war. Fast change gives small understanding. All of you anymore do not understand these qualities and lose with them touch. How have now learned to process the information should help you, but you force it to do instead of yourselves computers and TVs. That on them show will touch off the war.
That you can tell about a Shambhala as about the brotherhood of advanced beings.
The Shambhala exists, but is not stable. It needed to.
That you can tell about communication of a Shambhala with civilizations of other planets.
The Shambhala is connected not with planets. Those who have created people are not similar to them. These are cerebration products. Similar planets to the Earth nearby are not present. A life on the Earth, such one. There are other planets with other life. It is alien to you. Only some can be clear to you. They do not come to the Earth openly, as in it there is no need. Dialogue occurs by other principle. It is not necessary to build spaceships.
What Shambhala in the future events on the Earth, connected with changes?
The Shambhala remains till the change moment. Then it will disappear. Research will be finished. The Earth should pass change successfully. It is a Shambhala problem.
That you can tell about communication of extraterrestrial civilizations with an origin of the person on the Earth.
Point of the reference 19.003 to 24.85. In ecliptics your reference, 19.04 and 89.01. These are those who have created the person.
What element of truth in the history of an origin of the person on the Earth going from Shumers?
The Shumers, the people living for a long time, 27,000 years ago. They often communicated with founders of people because helped with researches more than it was necessary. Others participated in research. They have changed people, and research began to lose meaning in great volume. People should live on the Earth and not leave from it.
территорий современного Ирака, бывшей Южной Месопотамии, с 4 по 2 тысячелетие до нашей эры.
Jesus has given the chance to people to incorporate to the universe. It did not give religion which has turned out from belief. They are people have made incorrectly. To trust means to do all after careful consideration, instead of to allow to do it for itself to another. Jesus did not say that it will make all for people. He has told that it will be understood by them when they will come to it. People should not beg and pray. In the world there are no higher and lowest. Jesus not the higher, and simply cleverer. People too can become such. It should not serve. He should be understood. He also aspires to understand people. Jesus, not the person and never it was. Each body is a form which can quickly be created. Jesus is connected not with a body, and with reason, which in the universe everywhere. Jesus can speak with all in the universe. He wished to learn to it and people. It not the first. The first time was promised. They came 2 times.
Не родиться свыше, не может увидеть Царствие Божие. Как может человек родиться, будучи стар? Неужели может он в другой раз войти в утробу матери своей и родиться? Истинно, истинно говорю тебе, если кто не родится от воды и духа, не может войти в Царствие Божие. Рожденное от плоти есть плоть, а рожденное от духа есть дух. Не удивляйся тому, что я сказал тебе. Должно вам родиться свыше.
Elhfi and Sasha are waiting for you in the 4th dialogue. Listen, think, talk to us.